Hello everybody and welcome to Ford Talk. I'm Melissa Ford and today I'm going to show you guys how you can get your very own free website. I'll take you through step by step how to create a hosting account that's absolutely free with unlimited space, how to set up unlimited domain names that does not have the domain site name merged in with yours, such as ford.wix.com. It would just be ford. Whatever the extension is that I choose. I'll even show you guys how to add WordPress to your site and how to use the WordPress templates, whether they're premium or free, whichever one that you choose. And you'll have a professional looking website just like this thing right here. Okay, so here we go. Okay, first we're going to go to your search engine and type in BYET host. That's Byte host. Once it comes up, you click on Byte host, and while we're on the website, I want to go over some of the features we get with this free hosting site, which is amazing, by the way. One of the main things we get is unlimited disk space. We also have access to file transfer protocol, which means we could transfer files from our computer to a specific folder without having to log in. We get tech support, there's no ads, and we also get to put in the SSL certificate, which gives you that green lock. But this is something you have to manually add. So let's go ahead and create our free hosting account. Now, once we're into the free hosting area where we create our account, you're going to create a name, and it's a subdomain name, but it doesn't matter because once we create our free domain name, we're going to link it here anyway. So I'm just going to go and just type in any random name like Ford Shot. Create a password, which is very important for you to remember. Make sure you remember this password because you're going to need this to access your website many different ways. And put in your email, whatever email that you have specifically for this. And then we'll just put in the CAPTCHA. Now in the site category, it doesn't really matter. I think that's just for their survey. So now they're going to send you an activation email. So let's go check that. So we have it. Let's activate it. Now here is some important information. Make sure that you say, once it's activate, you will see your username and your cPanel login access. So make sure that you save this, write this down or email it to yourself, because this is some important information that you're going to need to access the back end. So right here, you see the control panel username, the cPanel. Save all that information. So now we're going to create our free domain name. We're going to go to freenom, type that into your search engine. There it is. So now we're going to click this. Now this is kind of tricky. If you have a Gmail account, it's going to log you in using your Gmail account. So we're going to go ahead and click sign in. And just click in sign in with Gmail. And there it is. I'm already signed in. So now we're going to go to services. We don't want to click freenom first. We want to go to services and free names. Now we're going to click freenom. I know it's backwards, like why would you do that? It wouldn't work the first time. So let's just come up with a name here. How about Ford's Hot List? Let's see if it's available. Now the exchanges that you get when you click onto this, it won't be .com, it'll be stuff like TK, ML, GA, GQ, CF. TK doesn't work, so we're going to go with GQ because I like it. It just sounds cute. And below that, you'll see where the .com, .nets, and all those domain extensions, they charge you for those. So we're going to go ahead and check out with the ones that we have. We're going to use our own DNS, but first we want to make sure that we get the 12 months for free. So use that drop-down menu, make sure you have the 12 free months. And we're going to use our own DNS. So we're going to grab that DNS from our hosting site. So let's go back to our hosting site. And then we're going to click on the cPanel because that's where we're going to get this information from. Now we have to log in. So remember the username that they gave us? There it is right there. Make sure you save that. and the password that you created. That's very important. You want to make sure that you don't forget it. Put it somewhere that you can remember it or that you can find it. So now we want to go ahead and type all that information in and log in. There we go. Hit approve. Let everything load up. So now we have our cPanel dashboard. Now we want to go down to add domain names. Click it. So you see where it says NS1, NS2. We need both of those, but we're just going to highlight one for now, and we're going to paste it in there, and then we're going to paste it again, but we're going to change that second one to a 2. This way we don't have to go back and forth. And we're going to go ahead and just continue. Okay, so now we've connected our domain, our hosting to our domain. Since it's free, we don't have to put in any information. We could just complete the order. And you can have as many of these domain names as you want. As many, it's unlimited. So there it is. Now let's go and check out the domain names that we have. Let's go look at our name, my names. There it is, my domain. So we're going to highlight the Ford's hot list because we've connected the hosting to this. Now we got to connect this to the hosting. We go back to our hosting. We're going to paste it in there. Hit add domain. Now sometimes this take a while. So if you get this error message, don't fret. Just back up, paste it in again. Sometimes it takes like minutes, like 20 minutes or so. So go ahead and try add on. Let's just see if it's working. Still not yet. So like I said, don't fret. We can't back out here, so we have to go into the main menu to recheck it again. So now we're into the main menu, and we go back down to add on domains, and we paste it back in there again and see if it's ready. You just keep doing it till it's ready. Voila, there you have it. So now we've connected our domain name to our free hosting site. So if you go to, you could check it out by typing your domain name and something will come up. But since we haven't installed WordPress, which is what we're about to do now, by going here, clicking this, and this will allow us to install WordPress, or it will install it for us. Just go ahead and hit install. There won't be much there once you click on, if you type in your domain name. So now we're going to add the domain name to this, which is Ford's hot list. Get rid of that WP, and we're going to add our site name and our site information, the site description. So the site name is Ford's hot list, and I'll write in a little description. So when you create a domain name, you might want to make sure the domain name fits whatever your site is about. If it's a more general site, or if you're selling stuff or buying stuff, or if it's a blog or something that's going to be like doing both, then you can create a universal name. But if it's just a store, you might want it to relate to the store. If it's just a blog, you might want it to relate to the blog. You get what I'm saying. Let's finish this description. It's kind of hard to multitask. Now you want to create your username and password, something that you can remember. And you definitely need to change this email right here to the email that you are using to access this site. You can always change this information in the dashboard later. So once you have all that information there, put in limited login attempts because, you know, people do try to hack your stuff, and just install WordPress. Now this has been speeded up for the sake of the video. It took a lot longer than what it may appear to be taking while you're watching this video. So now we're done. So let's go to the WordPress dashboard. Here we go. So now what we want to do next is install. We're going to go and install some themes on here. Well, a theme. Once you're into the themes, which is under appearances, you're going to click on more so you can see all the different things. There's paid and free ones here. You can type in free to see more of the free ones. And these are the free ones they have available. You can use any of these that fits your need. They're all customizable, so you'll be changing, adding your own pictures and information. But now we're going to type in Astra in the search, and we're going to install Astra. Astra comes with its own set of themes, which I kind of like. And once it's installed, you're going to activate it. Then we're going to add the Astra plugins by going into Plugins and Add New. And we're going to type in Astra in the search. And there we are, Astra Starter Sites. We're going to click that. Once it's installed, we're going to also activate that as well. There it is. So now once it's activated, we're going to go back to Appearances, and we're going to go down to Astra Sites. So now we get to see a whole different set of themes. And we're going to do the Beaver Builder. Well, you can do either one, but I just like this one. So we're going to go with the free sites. And you can go over all these free sites. Like I said, they're all pretty much the same, just different graphics, maybe formatted differently. But once you've chosen your template, you could change the way the layout looks. You can change how the words set up. But I'm going to go with this personal trainer one here, this fitness trainer, just for the sake of this video. And we're going to install all the plugins that come with it. This is just an overview. It's a little choppy, I know. So install these plugins, let them all load, and once they're installed, we're going to go ahead and import this site. And give that a moment to download. Like I said, it takes a little longer than it may appear in this video. Once it does, you hit Visit Site. So now this is what it looks like. You can type in your forwardhotlist.gq and it'll pop up automatically. You'll see that your site is now there. So now we're going to go to the Beaver Builder and we're going to edit this. I suggest you do take the tour, let them show you how to do it, but I don't need it, so I'm going to click No. And I'm just doing this to show you the basics to get you started. We're going to change Christy's name and we're going to put in my name. So Ford, no, I'm going to change that, make it Alyssa at the top. And we're going to change the Dawson to Ford. And then we're going to go ahead and hit Save once we've done that. And then go up to the top corner, hit Done and Publish. So here is the finished product. I've already moved in. I added my own logo, as you can see at the top. So let's take a tour. The hot list area is, I just posted some things in there so you can see what it looks like to have your own store or affiliate link site. Now, if you do click on this, if you decide to visit this site, none of these products are mine. So you're actually going directly to Amazon. So whatever you buy, if you decide to buy anything, you're not buying from me. You're buying from Amazon directly. This website was specifically just to give you guys an overview of what you can do. Even adding your social media. It sends people directly to your profile. And I want to add one more thing. You can access your WordPress dashboard by typing in your domain name /admin and then hitting enter, and then the sign-in screen will come up. So if you guys have any questions, just remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I will respond back as soon as I can.